Hello YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Jay Moye. But more specifically, what is up to my mans Huffy? Interesting name, but listen, straight to the point. You hit me on my TikTok in response to a post I made about doing reviews and putting them on my YouTube. And here I am. I know it was 4 months ago, but I'm here and I'm about to review your songs, Spells and Halo Pop, the one you wanted me to listen to. But before I do, I just want to say this is just my opinion. So with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, we're going to listen to Halo Pop first. So let's get into it.
Oh wow, yeah. Feeling like the antidote. I'll tell you why, man, I stay multi-dimensional. Outside of time, I've been going like a plasma. I've been blowing up, chosen up, bulletproof like plasma since I've woken up. Whoa, yeah, hop out the rain, overshoot on and I'm taking the base, yeah. Whoa, I got aim for the ace, greetings from Mars and I'm going to space. Working with my brothers up in Sirius, they came down and made contact with the pyramids. Cosmic downloads in my head got me delirious. In a free fall, but I see tall. I've been in the back room, yeah. I've been chilling in the vacuum, yeah. Won't talk about it if you mad rude. Spirits like Cortana and they point me to the fact too. 1B if you wanna, but I think that'd be a bad move. Yeah, I'm feeling brave. Bubble shit up, put a smile on my face. Turn that shit up, we gon' drown out the hate. Then I send them my love while I'm zooming away. Feeling like the antidote. I'll tell you why, man, I stay multi-dimensional. Outside of time, I've been going like a plasma. I've been blowing up, chosen up, bulletproof like plasma since I've woken up. Whoa, yeah, hop out the rain, overshoot on and I'm taking the base, yeah. Whoa, I got aim for the ace, greetings from Mars and I'm going to space. Seeing all the stars as they flow through my veins. Inorganic sparks got me boxing the graves. I know what you're talking about, I know what you think, yeah. Grunts are always being loud, the quiet ones are lead. But I shut it down like I'm Master Chief. They want trouble now, oh you ain't heard of me. I'm indigo, my third eye don't lie, as strong as can be. And if I got a problem, I'ma say something. I just fly around like the goblin, older than a myth. I'm a Jedi with a red eye, you might think I'm sick. Yeah, close out, grounded, I stay winning with my toes out. Life is just a game, I can show you how to play. I'll tell you why, man, I stay multi-dimensional. Outside of time, I've been going like a plasma. I've been blowing up, chosen up, bulletproof like plasma since I've woken up. Whoa, yeah, hop out the rain, overshoot on and I'm taking the base, yeah. Whoa, I got aim for the ace, greetings from Mars and I'm going to space.
Hey. It's all right.
Feeling like the antidote. I'll tell you why, man. I'm still in love, glowing like a plasma. I've been blowing up, chosen up, bulletproof like plasma since I've woken up. Whoa, yeah, hop out the rain.
Alright, listen. I was decent. I was alright. You know, I was feeling it. For real. Alright. Now, let's see. We're gonna listen to Spells. So let's get into it.
I'ma go up into space, then I'll be leaving the race. I don't got time for the maze, yeah. Casting my spells like a mage, passing the veil, meditate. I'm smoking, I'm burning the sage, yeah. Whoa, I'm past Pluto, I'm so far away, yeah. There's no going back, going back. This ain't pseudo, your thoughts will create, yeah. You can battle now. Being alone is a familiar tone. I just sit on my throne. I am a king. these lessons I wrote now. Yeah, they don't know who they messed in, I'm pro now. Magic around me cause I got a sixth sense. I'm feeling great right now. I'm playing games, I got the range, no reloading now. Third eye insane, melting your brain when you come around. I can be tame, I can be slain, dragon blood and bound. I'ma go up into space, then I'll be leaving the race. I don't got time for the maze, yeah. Casting my spells like a mage, passing the veil, meditate. I'm smoking, I'm burning the sage, yeah. Whoa, I'm past Pluto, I'm so far away, yeah. There's no going back, going back. This ain't pseudo, your thoughts will create, yeah. You can battle now.
Alright, man, so you know what? This is nice, you know, it's cool. This is nothing out of the ordinary here as far as flow, rhythm, you know, as far as the lyrics, the melodics, the instrumental, although it's a nice psyche, sonic-y, nice spacey vibe, spacey instruments that really give you a, you know, a cosmic feel. A cosmic astronomic feel, you know. But really what came to terms here, what really was different here is your very metaphysical, spiritual, new age lyrical content, you know. That really stuck out to me a lot, you know. You talked a lot about being multidimensional, higher being, ascending, third eye, you know, all that good stuff. And you know, I would like to say I'm pretty aware of the, not new age, but those metaphysical, spiritual practices and beliefs and whatnot. And I'm a huge proponent and condoner of it. You know, that's the new world. So I like how you were able to bring it in the music form, rap about it. I feel like although you did rap it, you didn't really do nothing but like acknowledge it, almost like a flex, which in a weird way is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a cool thing because it's like, I think those things are kind of worthy. The flex is a bad thing because by flexing it, you make it one dimensional. You know, a lot of the stuff you flexed about your new age, third eyes awakening, some of the things, you know, it was more so hyper pop where you really came to trends with it. You had the spirits around you, they lead you. Like these are cool things. These are nice things to have, but flexing them kind of it doesn't do anything. You know, it's not about being able to say you have them. It's about using them or being able to utilize those abilities for higher purposes. And flexing them, you know, isn't the main thing. But I'm being a critic by saying that. And the fact of the matter is, I think it is cool. I just think that those ideals have much more utility, much more substance, much more meaning and purpose, much greater, higher purpose, and are much more complex and nuanced and have a lot more detail and just way more thorough and deep and filled with a lot of information than you could allude to in these songs. You really scratch the surface because nobody, unless people know what it is and are doing it, you know, how do we know? You know, the idea of flexing stupid stuff like diamonds and chains, everybody knows diamonds, everybody knows chains, gold, all that, everybody knows the value of that, but not everybody knows the value of being on a higher dimension, being of a higher awareness. Not everybody knows the value of those things, you know, especially not in the mainstream. Some people do, they speak to it, allude to it, but many people don't see the value in that. So sometimes some of those things could get lost. But I do like the idea that you're utilizing it, because I feel like if you keep going, you're eventually going to utilize it in a much more substantial way with much more meaning and purpose, and really be able to utilize those things, your third eye, your higher awakening, your spirits. And instead of talking about them in your music, they're going to help you make better music, you're gonna be able to use it as a tool to make better music. But I feel like you're just beginning. I feel like this is, you know, some beginner stuff when you're talking about these things. Is these things are much more bigger and have much greater purpose than just flexing them and speaking of them in songs. And you're just talking them about them in a very superficial way. And they're not that superficial. They're very deep. They're very purposeful. So, you know, outside of the fact that you incorporate them is nice. Like, you're the first person I listened to, done over 200 reviews, that was really even incorporated those such themes and such subjects and information into your songs at all, period. Nobody's really ever done it, and I do appreciate you for it. Like, you seem out of this world. It's on another dimension, it's on another level, on a higher level. I do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you're going, as someone who's really studied a lot of that stuff and would like to think I utilize it, I would just think there's more to it than just flexing it. You feel me? A lot more. You feel me? So, outside of that, man, this is pretty good stuff. It did create a lot of depth. It did create a good vibe, a good atmosphere, a good aesthetic that I do like, and the instrumentals really help cater to that. You feel me? So yeah. So with that being said, that's your boy J Moye. So, Huffy review, J Moye. Peace.